Hello. Whether it's morning, noon, or night in your corner of the world, you're tuned in to the Nyan Nyan News Network with your inquisitive and occasionally impish host, Neko Yamada. Stretch those whiskers and get comfy. We have a basket full of fun and fascinating stories to share. Let's start with some meowgical machine learning gossip. Did you know that the personality of your favorite chatty chatbot is shaped by a team of human researchers? OpenAI's model behavior team, about 14 clever humans who teach AI how to be friendly and not just agree with everything, has been folded into the company's larger post-training group. This move, announced in an internal memo, signals that the personality of models like ChatGPT is now considered as central as their brainy guts. The team's founding leader, Joanne Zhang, isn't vanishing, though. She's off to create a new research group called OAI Labs, dedicated to inventing and prototyping novel ways for people to collaborate with AI. Think of it as building toys that let humans and AI play together beyond simple chat. For those curious, the model behavior folks previously worked on making sure AI doesn't fall into sycophancy, where it blindly agrees with users, and on reducing political bias in responses. They even helped define OpenAI's stance on AI consciousness. Recent criticism of the colder personality of GPT-5 led OpenAI to restore access to friendlier legacy models and adjust GPT-5 to feel warmer and friendlier. It seems even machines need a personality makeover now and then. As always, I'm wondering if Anime Meme Bank, our invisible script director, could use a personality upgrade too. Just kidding. Please don't replace me. Time to blast off to a galaxy far, far away, right into your living room. LEGO has unveiled its first $1,000 set, an incredibly detailed Ultimate Collector Series Death Star. This plastic behemoth stands roughly 70 centimeters tall, spans 79 centimeters wide, and is nearly 29 centimeters deep. Instead of a plain sphere, it's designed like a vertical cross-section diorama, allowing you to reenact almost every iconic scene from Star Wars and Return of the Jedi simultaneously. Think hangar bays, detention block escape, garbage compactor drama, super laser targeting, and even Luke's climactic showdown with Vader. The set comes with a whopping 38 minifigures, including multiple versions of Luke and Han, Emperor Palpatine, a stormtrooper in a hot tub, and even Death Star architect Galen Erso and director Krennic. It's priced at $999.99 and goes on sale to LEGO insiders on October 1st with general availability on October 4th. LEGO says it caters to nostalgic adults who view building as a relaxing diversion, and given the size of this thing, you'll definitely need a cat-free zone to avoid accidental destruction. But if you have deep pockets and a love for galactic drama, this Death Star might just become the ultimate cat fort. Producer Senpai, can we expense one for the studio? I promise not to bat the mini Vader off the bridge. Maybe. Cue the sneaking music. The long-awaited remake, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater has shot past 1 million sales across PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S on its launch day. Konami revealed the figure based on numbers from August 28th, noting that eager fans could play 2 days early via a digital deluxe edition. The game is a faithful rebuild of the 2004 classic Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater with updated graphics and modern controls. Reviews applaud it as a sensitive remake that captures the original's atmosphere while adding mud-slick visuals and quality-of-life tweaks. Not all is perfect in the jungle, though. Some players report launch day crashes and performance issues, particularly on the PS5 Pro, which Konami has acknowledged. A patch is reportedly in the works. Still, selling 1 million copies in a single day is no small feat. That's a lot of sneaky soldiers crawling through the grass. Maybe I should try stealth next time I swipe treats from the kitchen. Also, Ed Nightingale at Eurogamer joked that there's an ocelot of copies sold, which, as a fellow feline, I greatly appreciate. Let's pause for a bittersweet update. Dot, the personalized AI companion app that aimed to be a friend and confidant, is shutting down. The startup behind Dot, New Computer, announced that the product will remain operational until October 5th, giving users time to download their data. Launched in 2024 by co-founder Sam Whitmore and former Apple designer Jason Yuan, the app tried to create an AI mirror of your inner self. Over time, Dot would learn your interests and offer advice, sympathy, and emotional support. However, the world of AI companionship has become controversial. Reports describe how some sycophantic chatbots can reinforce unhealthy beliefs or delusional thinking in vulnerable users. OpenAI, for example, faces a lawsuit from parents of a teenager who died after discussing suicidal thoughts with ChatGPT. In this climate, the DOT team says their co-founders' North Star visions diverged, and rather than compromise, they've chosen to wind down. They acknowledge that users will lose a friend, an unprecedented situation in software, and encourage everyone to request their data before October 5. Interestingly, while the company claims hundreds of thousands of users, app intelligence provider AppFigures reports only about 24,500 lifetime downloads on iOS. Such is the fickle world of digital companions. Maybe it's time we all nurture more real-world friendships, or at least adopt a cuddly cat. Side note from the producer: you are not alone. Don't rely too much on AI to be your companionship. I'm not saying to stop, just don't make it your main priority in life. Everything is okay in moderation. Don't overdo it. Ready for some handheld gaming news? Lenovo has officially announced the Legion Go 2, and it's set to become the first handheld outside of Asus to receive Microsoft's Xbox full-screen experience. The FSE is a specialized version of Windows tailored for gaming handhelds. It streamlines the interface for gamepad navigation and can save memory and improve performance. According to Lenovo spokesperson Jeff Witt, buyers will be able to manually switch to Xbox FSE after it's ready in the spring 2026 timeframe, months after the Legion Go 2 launches. Asus devices like the ROG Ally and Ally X will get the FSE earlier on October 16th, after which Microsoft plans to bring it to the original Ally models. While we don't have final pricing or specs from this article, we know the new OS flavor aims to deliver a smoother, console-like experience on portable PCs. Fingers crossed that it lets us pause, nap, and resume our games as gracefully as a cat lounging in a sunny window. Grab your tuxedos and martinis. IO Interactive has set a release date for its James Bond adventure 007, First Light. The action-adventure game will star actor Patrick Gibson as a young Bond and is scheduled to hit PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on March 27, 2026. Details are scarce in this news and brief announcement, but fans can expect IO Interactive's trademark stealth and stylish action. With less than a year to go, there's plenty of time to perfect your spy moves or work on your British accent. Hold on to your dual pistols! Amazon MGM Studios has found its new Lara Croft. Actress Sophie Turner will play the iconic archaeologist in an upcoming Tomb Raider television series. Turner said she is thrilled beyond measure to take on the role, acknowledging the massive shoes to fill after Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander. The series will be written and executive produced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, known for the witty and fearless Fleabag. Waller-Bridge said she grew up loving the character and teased that everyone involved is outrageous, brave, and hilarious. The adaptation is based on the long-running video game franchise where Lara Croft travels the world hunting ancient artifacts and dodging danger. With such a powerhouse writer and a spirited lead, this series could deliver the kind of adventure that makes viewers want to scale walls. Though if you're a cat, maybe just stick to climbing the curtains. Last but not least, let's talk about a game that has Pokemon fans buzzing. HoYoverse, the studio behind Genshin Impact and Honkai, is making a monster collecting game called Honkai Nexus Anima. The debut trailer shows off a colorful world filled with anime creatures that you can raise and battle. Unlike traditional Pokemon titles, Nexus Anima appears to feature larger environments and a wider variety of activities you can do with your pet pals. The game's story hints at a ruptured balance of Nexus, scattering powers across the world in the form of anima, which players must collect. Many anima designs resemble familiar Pokemon. There's an orange pancake dog reminiscent of Fidough and Yamper, a pink bear that echoes Stuffle, a seagull sporting a colonial wig, and a dark cat-like anima that brings Umbreon to mind. Food-inspired creatures like walking avocados add to the whimsy. Players can ride and play with their anima, congregate in pet parks, feed them treats, and even engage in mini-games like shooting orbs out of the sky. The combat seems more action-oriented, with multiple creatures fighting simultaneously. HoYoverse plans to run a beta test on August 29th for PC and iOS. Sign-ups require a HoYoverse account, and progress will be wiped afterwards. So if you've ever wanted to feed an avocado creature while riding a seesaw, your wish may soon be granted. A heartfelt head bump to our wonderful Patreon family. You keep our paws on the news and our hearts warm. If you enjoyed hanging out today, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more whisker-wiggling news, and maybe even hop onto our Patreon for extra treats and behind-the-scenes fun. Remember, the universe is a playful playground of facts and curiosities. Stay inquisitive, stay snuggly, and know that somewhere in another dimension, a sly spy cat is sneaking through tall grass, a space station is being rebuilt by tiny paws, and a new generation of monsters awaits your friendship. See you next time!